Right, I think that's it. And we're live. Hello, everybody. I'm Spike, and welcome to another self-taught Japanese in Rosetta Stone. Again, I have to apologise for the technical difficulties that I'm experiencing with this program. It's a database issue. It's due to it being so goddamn old that it's not designed for anything past Windows 7. What with it having been issued or released in 2008 through 2010. So obviously I'm using quite an old program on a new system on on Windows 10, and it just doesn't like the way certain things load in Task Manager. It doesn't like how its own service loads in Task Manager to keep it up to date. And then when it does, it crashes the database, which is all of this progress. It's all of these lovely bits and pieces telling us that I've got through certain modules and such, the scores I've got for them all, where I am in the language disk, etc. And when it crashes on startup, it refuses to load the program. It just comes up with that grey background and then says it chucks out a 2123 error or a 2125 error. It's either a database issue, so it doesn't load anything, um, or it's an issue with a change in folder and an activation issue of the program that then says it's out of date. And that's it. It just refuses to run. And then it takes me anywhere between a couple of hours to 2 days to fix, depending on how inside itself it's got. So again, apologies for anyone who was expecting a video yesterday. Apologies for having to put out a video over the weekend stating that obviously I'm having these issues. And as anyone who streams or does videos will tell you, that obviously then affects your channel, which it has. It's affected both Twitch and YouTube, and obviously my own routine of waking up, getting myself a coffee and ready for the day, and then doing this stream, these videos, and keeping that going. So I'm fighting a little bit of an uphill battle. Thank you very much if you've decided to stick around and like, follow, share, and subscribe to the channels. They are twitch.tv/Chronic7up and youtube.com/xofficina. So thank you very much for those who are sticking around and keep coming back to my pages. I very much appreciate that. With that said, and out of the way, now that we're working, we've been working through Unit 2, Greetings and Introductions, and Lesson 4, which is this section here from core unit onwards. I have bloody headset. The last one I did was writing, and today's module will be moving on to the listening section. It will just be this listening section here and this listening section here, the repeat of this lesson here. I'll be doing these two today, and then hopefully managing to fill out these throughout the rest of the week to get to milestone lesson 5, and then that'll be unit 2 done. So I'm gonna try to again keep on schedule with things. I'm gonna try and keep this going daily and fix any issues that I have with this program as and when they arise. If you don't see me post or upload on any given day from this point onwards, please just naturally assume it's an issue with this program. It's what I'm trying to resolve on a near daily basis to be able to provide this content for you. And there doesn't seem to be much I can do to get around it. And the same for putting in a ticket with the guys who made this program as well. There's not much that they can do or that they suggest, except moving on from this program, which defeats the object of having the program in the first place. Obviously, I've purchased this and intends to use it to its fullest because I own a copy of the program. So unless they want to give me a free copy of the new updated software with the Japanese packs, etc., for me to utilize, I'm all down for it. But until that day happens, this is what I'm using. So, without further ado, let's crack on with the listening module. It's 5 minutes of intro of a life that you'll never get back that time. I am sorry. But yes, let's crack on with these listening modules and get back on the horse with learning Japanese, shall we? Why is it now not detected? It's saying that it's not detected. Why are you not detected? You are right here. We are right there. You've refreshed the list. Available microphones. Yes, I have that. Thank you. Because ridiculous. Hichi ni san yong go. So as we can see, we've got the alphabetized kanji, nicely written out. Not so many mistakes on there now. And then obviously we've got your numbers up at the top, and then the tense forms here. Just as my outside resource notes. Let's go. Let's see what we got today.
彼の靴下は紫です。
Boy has
彼
purple
女
socks.
のセーターは紫です。
And her sweater is purple.
彼女の靴下は灰色です。
And just before we do, we need to turn this up because it's not up. And yeah, the difficulty is there. Okay.
彼女の靴下は灰色です。
Her socks are grey.
彼のセーターは灰色です。
His sweater is grey. There we go. So, 彼女のセーターは紫です。Her sweater, jumper, is purple. 彼のセーターは灰色です。His sweater, or jumper, is grey. 灰色 is grey. 彼の靴下は紫です。His socks, 靴下, sock, is purple. And 彼女の靴下は灰色です。Her socks are grey. It's a good start. Nice and easy.
私の靴は茶色です。私の靴は茶色です。
His shoes are, or my shoes are brown.
私のネクタイは茶色です。
And my necktie is brown.
私のベルトはピンクです。
My belt is pink.
私のワンピースはピンクです。
And my dress is pink. Here we go. 私のネクタイは茶色です。My necktie is brown. 私のベルトはピンクです。My belt is pink. 私のワンピースはピンクです。My dress is pink. And 私の靴は茶色です。My shoes are brown. Let's go to slide 3.
紫、
Murasaki is purple.
黄色、
Kiro is yellow.
ピンク、
Pinku is pink.
青、
Owl is blue.
緑、
Midori, green.
オレンジ、
Orangey is orange.
灰色、
Ailo is grey.
茶色、
And Jailo is brown. And then we have it. Grey, purple, pink, brown, orange, blue, yellow, and green. That's the colours that we've got so far in Japanese.
背の高い女の人は灰色のスーツを着ています。背の高い女の人は灰色のスーツを着ています。
Her suit is grey.
背の低い男の人は黒いスーツを着ています。背の低い男の人は黒いスーツを着ています。背の高い男の人は黒いスーツを着ています。背の低い女の人は灰色のスーツを着ています。
Okay, so this one was a little bit harder to hear, but I was listening out for hikui and onanoshito or otokonoshito. Because I know that I'm looking for either black suit or grey suit. But what I was training or listening out for as part of this exercise, because seno and then hikui or takai is still a new phrase. It's putting me off a little bit. I'm still not expecting that at the start of the sentence. I'm still expecting your otokonoko, otokonoshito, onanoshito, onanoko, watashi wa, or kare, kanojo. I'm expecting those to be at the start of the sentence. Now we're getting a bit more complicated. We're talking about the short lady or the small lady has a grey suit on. So, you know, we're now talking about the person and immutable characteristics. So, yeah, seno hikui is the short, to talk about small, and seno takai is to talk about tall person. So, the small lady has a grey suit on. There or thereabouts. 背の高い男の人は黒いスーツを着ています。So the the tall man has a black suit on, or is wearing a black suit. And imas, there are. So you'd say there is a tall man wearing a black suit. So this sentence we can. There we go, but we can pause it. 背の低い男の人は黒いスーツを着ています is there is a small man wearing a black suit. And the same with the last sentence. 背の高い女の人は灰色のスーツを着ています I can actually talk today. So, and then, you know, the tall lady is wearing a grey suit. So yeah, I'm still learning on the listening side that seno hikui comes first, or seno takai comes first, and getting used to having that in front of orarashito, or otokoroshito, or other variations of what I've been expecting sentences to be first, whether it be kare, konojo, karerawa, watashi wa, etc., watashi tachi, for the plurals, etc. Let's move to slide 5.
私たちの髪は金髪です。
Our hair is blonde.
私の髪は茶色です。
My hair is brown.
彼らの髪は金髪です。
Their hair is blonde.
彼の髪は茶色です。
My hair is brown. Or his hair is brown, sorry. So there we go. There, in plural form, karadawa, or karada no kami wa kinpatsu desu. Their hair is blonde. And then we've got the individual. So his, kare no kami wa chairo desu. His hair is brown. And we've got the little triangles underneath that suggest that someone is speaking in first person. So watashi no kami wa chairo desu. My hair is brown. And watashi tachi no kami wa kinpatsu desu. Our hair is blonde. There we go. See, these forms, easy for me to pick up on and take and go, yep, that's what it's trying to get me to focus on and to learn, etc. As opposed to the previous, where it's talking about the people, but immutable characteristics in form, where that form comes before the noun of the person, or the descriptive noun of that person. Like I said, either onanoshito or otokonoko, or whether it's watashi, you know, we're taking that form out and having something else first, which takes a little bit of getting used to. Let's go to slide 6.
私の髪は赤毛です。
Yeah, my hair is red.
彼の髪は白髪です。
Yes,
私たちの髪は白髪です。
because it doesn't.
私の髪は赤毛です。
Yeah, we know that one.
あなたの髪は赤毛です。
Ah, your hair is red.
彼の髪は白髪です。
His hair is white.
私たちの髪は白髪です。
Our hair is white. See how it's put shiraga instead of hakuhatsu desu. Now you could use the color shiraga, white. But hakuhatsu desu is talking about white and grey hair, and it's a simplified form. It's just they didn't type it in these slides. They spoke it in these slides though. So it's just worth noting that there are occasional differences in this program of what is shown and what is written versus what's actually being said. Let's crack on.
彼の髪は赤毛です。
His hair is red.
彼女の髪は白髪です。
Her hair is white.
彼の髪は白髪です。
His hair is white.
彼女の髪は茶色です。
Her hair is brown.
彼の髪は金髪です。
His hair is blonde.
彼女の髪は黒いです。
Her hair is black. Here we go. Kanojo no kami wa kurei desu. Kanojo no kami wa hakuhatsu desu. See, they've written it in this slide. Kare no kami wa akage desu. His hair is red. Kanojo no kami wa chairo desu. Her hair is brown. Kare no kami wa kinpatsu desu. His hair is blonde. And kare no kami wa hakuhatsu desu. His hair is white. And it's quite easy to see in forward ping. It's not too much of an issue. Let's slide 8.
男の子は暑いです。男の子は暑いです。
So he's hot.
女の子は寒いです。
She's cold.
女の人は暑いです。
She's hot.
男の人は寒いです。
And he's cold. So there we go. We got atsui, which is to be hot, or they are hot, and samui is cold. So here we can see who's hot, who's cold, and in which form they're taking. Let's go slide 9.
女の子は喉が渇いています。
So she's thirsty.
男の人はお腹が空いています。
He's hungry.
女の人はお腹が空いています。
She's hungry.
男の子は喉が渇いています。
And he's thirsty. So yeah, here we have whether you are hungry or whether you are thirsty, and we've got the forms to elaborate on. So, otoko no hito wa onaka ga suite imasu. He's looking for food, so he's hungry. Onna no hito wa onaka ga suite imasu. The lady is hungry, that's why she's eating. The same with the children. Otoko no ko wa nodo ga kawaite imasu. They're thirsty, so they're reaching for water. And particularly in this one, Onna no ko wa nodo ga kawaite imasu. There she is filling up a glass of water because she's thirsty.
女の人は疲れています。
She's tired.
男の人は病気です。
He's ill.
男の子は疲れています。
He's tired.
女の子は病気です。
She's ill. So, the lady is tired, the boy is tired, the girl is ill, the man is ill, or unwell. Yuki is illness or unwell, to feel unwell. Let's go to the last slide for slide 11.
お元気ですか？
お元気ですか？
元気です。
私は具合が悪いです。
So, are you okay? Watashi wa guwa ga worried desu. No, I'm feeling unwell. Or genki desu ka? Are you okay? And then genki desu. Yes, I am. I'm well, thanks. And there we have our 48 correct out of no mistake. Well, I made one mistake. One mistake that I had to go back and redo on the one slide because I misheard, but that's my own fault. There's our 100% for the listening module for lesson 4. which is that block there. So now we'll go to the listening section, the repetition that comes from this part of the lesson on this disc. I'm going to start doing this one.
彼女はアパートに住んでいます。
So she's in her apartment.
彼らは家に住んでいます。
They are outside the house.
私は家に住んでいます。
And this is my house.
私たちはアパートに住んでいま
And
す。
this is our apartment. So yeah, 私たちはアパートに住んでいます. And it's their apartment. 私は家に住んでいます. This is my house. 彼女はアパートに住んでいます. This is her apartment. Well, she's in her apartment. 彼らは家に住んでいます. And this is their house. Let's go slide 2.
男の人は通りに立っています。
It's the man in the street.
女の子は橋の上に座っています。
And there's a little girl sitting on the bridge.
女の人は公園で座っています。
And the lady is sat down in the park.
女の子たちは橋の上に立っていま
The
す。
girls are standing on the bridge. And there we have. So, 女の子は橋の上に座っています。The girl is sat on the bridge. 女の人は公園で座っています。The lady is sat down in the park. 男の人は通りに立っています。There's a man standing in the street. 女の子たちは橋の上に立っています。The girls are standing on the bridge. Let's go slide 3.
国、
For country.
橋、
For bridge.
公園、
For park.
町、
Mochi for city.
通り、
For street or avenue. There we have it. Go slide 4.
この通りはパリにあります。
The street is in
この
Paris.
橋はニューヨークにありま
This
す。
bridge is in New York.
この町はフランスにあります。
The city is in France.
この町はアメリカにあります。
The city is in America. There we go. この通りはパリにあります. The street is in Paris. And この町はフランスにあります. This city is in France. この橋はニューヨークにあります. This bridge is in New York. And then この町はアメリカにあります. This city is in America. Slide 5.
彼らはフランスの出身です。彼はフランスの出身です。彼女はフランスの出身です。彼女はアメリカの出身です。
She is from America.
彼はアメリカの出身です。
He is from America.
彼らはアメリカの出身です。
They are from America. So here we had at the top the example. 彼らはフランスの出身です, which they are from France. 彼はフランスの出身です. He's from France. 彼女はフランスの出身です. She's from France. And then we have they are from America. He is from America. And she is from America. It just gave us in audible backwards order. And it's just identify. So slide 6.
日本の出身ですか？
Are you from Japan? Asking the question.
私は日本の出身です。
I am from Japan.
彼は日本の出身です。
He is from Japan.
私たちは日本の出身です。
We are from Japan. So here we have the question, 日本の出身ですか? And deska immediately gives it away as a question. We've got he is from Japan because we're talking about the person. There's no triangle above the head to suggest that they're talking. And then we've got the two that are talking. So then we've got the plural down here. Watashi tachi wa nihon no shushin desu. We are from Japan. And then we've got the I form, watashi wa nihon, the singular noun form. Watashi wa nihon no shushin desu. I am from Japan. Again, easy slides from...
どこの出身ですか？どこの出身ですか？
私たちはフランスの出身です。
So he's asking, they're both on the left-hand side asking, where are you from? And the response for this one is, we are both from France.
私はエジプトの出身で
And then
す。
we have, I am from Egypt. There we go. And we can see that in the response of the plural for them, the singular for him, and then our country here is France and Egipto. Let's go slide 8.
犬は家の近くにいます。
So now we're changing tact. We can identify that there's the dog for inu, and chikaku is close to the house, and we're doing far
馬
away
は
as well.
家から遠くにいます。
Karatoku ni imasu is far away,
男の子は家の近くにいます。
is close to the house,
女の子は家から遠くにいます。
and she's far away from the house. So there we go. So onanoko wa ie, little girl and house. Karatoku ni is far away. And here we have on the opposite side, we have ie no chikaku ni. So that's to be close to the house. Okay. Let's go slide 9.
この国の名前はエジプトです。
The name of this country is Egypt.
この国の名前はイタリアです。
The name of this country is Italy.
この国の名前はロシアで
The
す。
name of this country is Russia.
この国の名前は日本です。
And the name of this country is Japan. Which, again, when you look at the English Romanji, the Western English Romanji translation, again, it's quite easy to figure out what the sentence is saying when you know what's being asked of you, and then the identifier. It's asking us for the name of these countries, or it's looking to teach us that this is how we say the name of this country is. Kono kuni no namae wa Italia desu. Kono kuni no namae wa Nihon desu. Kono kuni no namae wa Egypto desu. And kono kuni no namae wa Russia desu.
日本はブラジルから遠くにあります。日本はブラジルから遠くにあります。
So this one's saying that Brazil is quite far from Japan. So we're going with
イ
this.
タリアはフランスの近くにあります。
We're looking for the countries Italy and France are close together.
日本は中国の近くにあります。
Chugoku is China. So we are looking for...
日本は中国の近くにあります。
We're looking for Japan being close to China, which is this phrase here.
イタリアはブラジルから遠くにあります。
And now we've got Italy is far from Brazil, which is this one here. So then we've got Nihon wa Chugoku no chikaku ni arimasu. Or Japan and China are close to each other. Nihon wa Burajiru kara toku ni arimasu. Japan and Brazil are far from each other. Italia wa Furansu no chikaku ni arimasu. Italy and France are close to each other. And Italia wa Burajiru kara toku ni arimasu. Italy and Brazil are far from each other. Let's go to the last slide of the last part of this module and the last part of today's video.
私の兄です。名前はウラジミールです。寝室で寝ています。
So we're going to go with this first one.
私の妹です。名前はジュリアです。公園で遊んでいます。
We're going to go with this one.
私の父です。名前はバートランドです。
Mm-hmm.
ダイニングルームで食べています。
Mm-hmm. What's this one?
母です。 名前はあゆみです。
Mm-hmm.
台所で料理しています。
Ah. And there we go. Watashi no ani desu. Namae wa Urajimiru desu. Shinjitsu de netemasu. So, this is about Vladimir, his brother, and that he's sleeping in the bedroom. This is so. And then we got this is my younger sister. Her name is Julia. She's playing in the park. And it's my grandma. Her name is Ayumi. She's cooking in the kitchen. Haha desu namae wa Ayumi desu. Daidokoro de ryori shitemasu. And then the same with like the last one. Watashi no chichi desu. This is my dad's namae. His name is Bertrand, and he's eating in the dining room. Dining room de tabetemasu. And then we have 42 correct out of 0 incorrect. Thank goodness. It's 100% again. That's the listening modules done. And again, as you can see, it's saying that I had a 10-day break. I kind of didn't. I couldn't do one on Friday, and then I have my daughter all this weekend, and technical difficulties Sunday into Monday that have bled into today. But there it is. So we managed to complete, or I've managed to complete the listening modules there. To at least get back on track again. So we're now at the listening and reading modules. They will come next. And then it will be the speaking modules and repetition with the review. And then the milestone to get to lesson 5. And then that's unit 2 done. And that'll be 2 units done of Japanese. Half the year. If I was to take out all of the issues that I have had, and without the month and a bit break, February into March, I'd probably be 2 months ahead, and we'd be in Unit 3 finishing rather than just at Unit 2, but it is what it is. Hopefully I can keep this stable and keep this working, so I have the minimal amount of issues working with this program, but it is a constant occurrence. It's kind of random when it does decide to show its head, and I have to fix it so I can do these streams and these video uploads. But that's my issue, not your guys. It's just, it sucks for me as a creator to have these problems and not be able to produce content for my channels for you guys to see and enjoy. So my apologies for that. I'll keep it as regular as possible. So yes, we're moving on to the listening and reading modules next. They're the longer ones out of the entire section. They're usually the 15-minute ones that do go. So when I return and get them when I get round to being able to do them, that'll be tomorrow in the usual 10:30 to 1 o'clock time slot. Hopefully, fingers crossed, that I won't have any more technical issues. But that's going to be today's video. There we go. That's the listening lesson 4 and lesson 3 repetition done. Managing to get them back on track. Again, it's a repetition of most of this part of the module, but in a slightly different context. So we've gone through obviously the grammar of it and the new phrases. Then it's asking us to read them. Then it's asking us to write them down. Now we're on to the listening. Then it'll be the listening and reading where we've got to select things, but then it'll be actually speaking them with the pronunciation and such. So we are rehashing and going over the same set of sentences for most of each module, even though they change in and out. It's just asking us to consider a different task set of learning this language, which in this case today was the listening, which wasn't too difficult because again we've been doing these sentences for a little while now, and I'm going to presume again that the listening and reading is going to ramp it up a bit, and we'll end up having to correct myself there in those modules when I get it wrong. That's tomorrow's video. So there it is, guys and girls. Back on track again. Program up and running, at least at the moment. His technical issues are really getting to me. So again, I apologise for inducing that upon you, my audience. Thank you for liking, following, sharing, and subscribing. you can do so. Please go subscribe, hit that bell on Twitch and on YouTube. It's twitch.tv/cronk7up and youtube.com/xofficina. It would mean a great deal to me if you can support myself and my pages. As you can see, I'm just trying to get to the affiliate status so I can get these new tools, hopefully be able to keep the videos on my Twitch for a lot longer, rather than having to just rely on YouTube to store them. But that's how it is at the minute. You've got 7 days on Twitch to view them. If you don't see the live stream as it happens, you'll be able to watch it for 7 days. If not, please go to the YouTube channel and check out where it lives in its playlist permanently. As you can see, the episodes are numbered and they are in order, so you should be able to go from 1 to now 56 to watch any of those videos and go catch up on the progress, and use those materials to teach yourself Japanese, much like I have in this grind, and the things that I'm figuring out and learning as I go. I hope that it's of some use to those who find Japanese an interesting language, and I hope you get from it, in a casual and easy roundabout manner, little tips and tricks and commentaries on how to go about learning this language, as I do. I'm doing this as I teach myself the language. That's all from me today. Again, thank you very much for coming to the channel. Like, follow, share, and subscribe. Twitch.tv/cronk7up and youtube.com/xofficina. Until tomorrow, I will see you in the next one. As always, take care, stay safe, keep sane, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace!